now. Kimmy being banned out, as well as Esmeralda. This is going to be very interesting to see how it is. It's 1-for-1. A little mistake here could cause the game to just collapse on itself.
Yeah, just what happened in game 2, correct?
Exactly. So now Kaja has been picked out already. I suggest for the side of Bren Esports to first pick that Franco. They need that Franco. They need that Franco. They need that Cho or some kind of CC chain that they can use to lock down OCS.
Yeah, they need the Franco coming in, but I'm not so sure. They might change it up to surprise us. To surprise everybody here, especially those who are watching from the Global ROGS Facebook page. Bren has been put out. Kimi, Kaja on the side of Overclockers. Esmeralda and Cho. Apparently, Hayes is not going to play Cho this time around. Has been banned out by their own team. Grok will be picked up by Kulzo. We have a few history here of Kulzo bringing in Grok. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So it's basically a 50-50% gamble. But I hope in this turnaround, it's going to be a very good Grok. And I say by Hound, they really need that Franco, and Franco indeed, they take it in.
I don't know about you, it doesn't matter if they go for the counter picks towards the Harith or towards the Franco, as long as they give Hayes that Franco. They need Hayes' playmaking abilities. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to make sure that all of that damage is all on point. They need to make sure that they have enough tanks, and they need to make sure that they layer crowd control upon crowd control. But look at OCS though, with the cloud, with the Kufra being picked out here for the side of Overclockers. What do you think is going to be the final pick here for the side of Bren Esports on Coco?
I think it will be a Leomod.
Yes.
Yeah,
you Matalino, bro. You Matalino 10,000 IQ, bro. Too smart. Too smart.
Because that is the next best choice here, as Claude has been picked out. So the next best thing for them to actually handle this Claude, it's somebody with a close gapper like a Leomod. So Coco will be playing there. We'll be playing that particular fighter here for the side of Bren Esports. So now second half of the picks and bans. Overclockers, I think they should ban out.
We're about to say carry. They're going to ban out the carry.
Yeah, the carry over from Rebo. That is a respect ban done there by the Vietnamese team. And now on the last ban, Lunox should be an okay thing to ban out. Also Selena. Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Yes, Selena has been banned out by Bren Esports, and the plot thickens.
The plot definitely thickens, and it's going to get hotter heat as we're going to be seeing this final game. Everything is on the line here for both these teams. For Overclockers, it is maintaining their dominance, maintaining their top of the spot. They have had a very good run throughout the entire series. For Bren Esports, it's all about the culmination of the struggle that they had to go through from the bottom of the bracket. They clawed their way up from draws to losses. They clawed their way up, and this is exactly what they need. Now look at this. Yuji picking out the Franco for Hayes, and Hayes picking out the Minotaur that is most likely going to go towards EJ. I think this is going to be very, very good. But what is Rebo going to take as a carry?
Yes.
As a marksman here.
I'm not sure if he really wants to go for the marksman, or will he go for a fighter like Aldo's, or maybe Martis, for God's sake.
I think Martis would be a good idea, but I think that there are other better heroes that are able to basically fight this out. I do like the fact that Martis could be an option, and because that there is a lot of CC on this team, he could actually layer his CC on top of everything else as well. So I really don't know how to explain this, because Rebo right now is just sitting on the decision. I do think it's going to be a Granger for some reason, because Cloud has already been picked out for the side of Woods.
Oh, something different here from Bren Esports. It's gotta be a Hellcat. Alright, both teams look so strong here. I have maximum respect from both Overclockers and Bren Esports here coming into the Grand Finals, especially in this last game, best of 3. What are your thoughts, Hound?
I think for Bren Esports to win, they need to go early game. They really need to go early game. They need to end it as quickly as possible. For Overclockers, the longer the game goes, the more likely that they are going to win. So it's a little bit similar to game number 1 between OCS and, of course, Bren Esports. However, the only difference is right now is Bren is in the shoes of OCS in game number 1.
Yes, that's true. But well, we just have to see, because in my own perspective, both of them are in equal pass here in terms of damage, utility, as well as any other else that might be in between. But Hound, I think we're gonna start here. The last game for the Challenger Summit. It's gonna be Overclockers versus Bren Esports. Game number 3. Winner takes all, and 50,000 ringgit is in line here as a prize pool for the Challenger Summit 2019. And Bren Esports really need to play a very aggressive start here, but it looks like Overclockers is the one being slightly aggressive on the top side of the map.
I do like what is happening here. Bren Esports as well as Overclockers are doing really well.
Oh, Maganda! Now EJ will come in, will try to defend the buff away, delaying the leveling of Bad Apple and Cool Zone, but they still manage to get the buff. Here comes Overclockers. They want to wipe out Bren as early as they can. Bad Apple position a little bit quite wide, but there's another hook there by Hayes. Maganda hook. First blood goes to Bren Esports. Cool Zone has to run away, and Overclockers is dispersing. Coco jumping towards Bad Apple. Bad Apple, being a Tamus, can simply jump out of the way.
Hayes might actually try to go for a pull here.
I'm not so sure, the range is too far, but Bren Esports opens up our game with that tremendous first blood.
That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play there coming in from the side of Bren Esports. Nicely getting that first blood. And it seems that the advantage is in favor for the side of Bren. If they're able to ride this advantage out, they have to make sure that they don't get caught making stupid mistakes or making silly mistakes against Overclockers. Do not overcommit.
Yeah, Overclockers on the same side has to actually try not to be chaotic in terms of trying to engage. Maybe they have to be more coordinated in order to handle Bren Esports, which is, as again, is said to be playing aggressive here in the early and maybe possibly mid games as well.
Now we're going to be seeing Taku as well as Kulzo now, moving into some very good positions here. I do believe that there is going to be a bit of a fight over at the Turtle Pit, and I think that was coming in from Overclockers, so I think that they are signaling that they have an idea that OCS might try to go for the Turtle. So we do see Bren Esports actually moving into a location whereby they get as much information as they can over onto OCS.
Alright guys, now everybody is slowly coming down, but Bren Esports is eyeing over that turtle. Not a single Overclocker trying to attempt to defend this over from Bren Esports. That is a very clean turtle pickup here done by the Filipino team.
This is going to be a very good game here coming in from these teams. I do like the fact that they have the ability to basically fight out these early games, but they have to be really careful with how they want to make it. OCS Meow. Meow gets pulled in. This is bad here. There goes another kill going over towards the side of Bren. Bren trying to go on for instinct, but Hayes gets taken down. Even though it was a 1-for-1 exchange, it's still Bren that has the advantage.
Oh my god, I was thinking that maybe the guidance barrier was a mistake, but Taku covers it up by taking the kill on towards there. The Franco with 2-on-1 on the scoreboard. The game is now more intense. You can see that Tamus is engaging towards the Hellcat in the minimap, but the Minotaur jumps in. The meter was full, but the Minion Fury was not asserted. And Overclockers Bren Esports, will we see another close game here? Bottom lane, Leomot is engaged by Meow. Hayes waiting for that pull. Puns has to be careful in order to try to get this Hermit Crab. As well as said by a lot of our viewers, Hazel's pool is gonna be a Patay Kalaban pool.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing now whether or not, because we do see that Poons is starting to scale up in terms of attack damage, in terms of attack speed. This is not something that Bren Esports wants. Now, UG already has 2 kills. Hayes already has 2 assists. Hayes needs to move around as much as he can and give as much kills towards Coco.
Top side though.
Oh, top side? Never mind, it's okay. Top side could be a big issue here as they're going to be taking the first, they might be trying to take the first turret, getting a little bit of pressure onto top side.
I thought they were actually brawling there. Baribo now is in trouble. 4-man from Overclockers gets that kill, but Franco traces it off by taking that suppression on towards the Lunox. Then that is 1-on-1 trade done by both teams. Now Meow tries to engage towards Hayes. Yes, he has been slowed down by that passive auto attack by the Kufra, but he will be fine. So both teams will have their respective turrets go down. And Turtle cools up, slapping that Turtle a little bit with his rock. I mean, now not a rock, it's a freaking...
It's a club.
It's a freaking gas can.
Oh yeah, it's a gas can, because of his skin. But anyway,
But Hayes, oh my god, another hook there. Zaman Force has been opened up by the heart. Goes trying to do something, maneuvering there. But Franco goes up and then that's it. Hitting very nicely there. Now Overclockers, Isa dropping dead. But Kulzo manages to actually be under the mercy of his own tower. Brandon's ball did not go for the tower dive engage, and again a nice display of engagement done here by Bren Esports. Apple 1v1 with Rebo, but Apple does not look to want to fight that Leomord just yet.
Alright, now looking into the tower, looking into the turtle pit now, we're going to be seeing the first turtle being taken for the side of Bren Esports here. This is going to help them, but luckily enough they were able to take it. Nicely done there. Nice, what's the word for it? Nice little secure for the side of Bren Esports. This is going to help them with 2,000 goal advantage here. With Overclockers moving in towards the top side, we do see that the shift in focus might be in the agenda for the side of Overclockers. Bren Esports still playing it very well 6 minutes into the game.
Almost getting that hook. Bad Apple engaged Rebo, I mean, for a while just now. Pause has been called here by the Hellcut, which is...
They need to be really wary of it, which I think they're doing a really good job. Let's get back into the game.
Alright, back into game. It's still early still in the early stages of the game. Both teams are still in the process of farming up. But speaking of farming, goal advantage is on the side of Bren Esports at right around 1,000 goal. Yuji and Hayes, Taku is right in front of him, but Hayes is smart enough not engaging that Lunox just yet, because Lunox has brilliance to actually flee away.
Okay, now we're going to be seeing Hayes right now trying to get a little bit of information onto Overclockers. We still see that there is going to be a little bit of goal. A little bit. Oh, wait, but bottom lane now. It's going to be bad. Bren.
Almost getting that kill. Gets the kill over the tower shot. Now Pons has to run away from EJ. And that is a smart play by Coco. Again, engaged by Overclockers. Counter play by Bren.
I think it's a really good way Bren is playing right now. They're playing very disciplined, they're not rushing. And the fact that Coco, Yuji, as well as Hayes right now with very good KDA is just exactly what they need. EJ as well has been able to stay very much alive with 2 assists. He will be pretty tanky. Hayes? Almost getting puns. Almost getting puns. Yeah, it was just really sad there coming in. I think if he got the puns right there, the mid-fight would have been a little bit crazy, as Overclockers will have to back away because they don't have that DPS.
EJ charging up the Fury. Kuzo is there to be in the
bad position.
Bren Esports, but Meow, will he jump in? No, I don't think so. Hook misses again by hit. Sorry for the hiccup. And now, with Bren Esports, their plan foil at bottom lane. They are rotating back, focusing on mid lane. Kufra is very near towards the Minotaur on the bottom side of the map. But well, doing Meow, he knows how to disengage over a situation where it will be dire to him. Falling back. Rotation for Overclockers this time towards the top lane. Rebo now is in trouble. This is going to be a 3-man dive by Team Overclockers.
There goes Rebo.
Rebo still goes down in the end by the 3-man gang by Overclockers.
Alright, Rebo was not in a very Matalino position right there. Oh, nice try coming in from Hayes to try to get Puns down. But oh my god, look at the amount of damage coming in from Puns.
I mean, he was literally not in the right position to get the Lacion towards the minion. Now bouncy ball, EJ is trapped. He has the Fury maxed out. Minion's Fury is still intact. He heals up just a little bit. Yuji trying his best to actually clear off mid lane. Taku, Meow, and also Puns is waiting desperately for any member of Bren's Esport to actually do that face check.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here how is Coco going to be moving over to the top, over to the mid side here. He will be able to get some of these neutral buffs, neutral creeps, excuse me, and he wants to be moving with Hayes. We do see Kulzo now in a little bit of trouble here as EJ nicely done coming in from the side of Meow, but will it be enough? Yuji,
nice
Hayes is going to go down. No, he's not. Oh my goodness, Hayes is still alive.
Hayes is still alive, being barred here by the Guardian's barrier. That is a a one-man date over the side of Overclockers. Claw coming back. Meow jumps in. Yuji has the clear side but does not want to go for the engage. Coco on the side will be saved here by the turret and also the other members of Bren Esports. Hayes now looking for the right place to hook. Gets the Kufa. That is the Kalaban who went there. We be waiting for. Kufa goes down. EJ is still alive. Yuji goes in for the Kalatos Kunzo. One more kill goes to the Filipino team. Puts in the middle of it. Hayes tries to take it up, but look at the Rebo coming in with the fantasy. Wants to go for the kill. Puts is going down soon as the Harif gets that sweet kill over the marksman of Overclockers. At the same time, that is a Tabu's breakdown done by the Ray team. And now, wow, the Kings of Bren Esports, may you have the Lord for your taking.
Now, let me just say this. 4-4-0 exchange. This is going to open up the Lord. This will help Bren Esports get closer to that 10,000 ringgit grand final prize.
Did you know that 10,000 ringgit is worth 125,000 pesos?
Oh, in Philippine money?
Yeah, boy. If they win.
If they win, yeah. So that's a lot of money right there.
That's true.
All right, so let us go check this out. Bren Esports right now moving in a very, very interesting way. As we're going to see Overclockers right now, they are moving a little bit more disciplined right now. They do not want to be caught. But sometimes when you stay too close, that makes it easier as a target for Hayes to actually catch. Hayes has made close to 5 to 6 very, very good plays, and it has shown in this entire game. Close to 50% of entire kills coming in from Bren Esports has been contributed by Hayes.
And another thing I saw just now in the item list there, Coco has 2 green items that I really like being picked up here by Hellcat. Blade of Despair and Venomous Scythe.
Oh my goodness, that's just
Slow
gonna make him
damage,
that's just
bro.
gonna make him so full of utility as well as so much damage. We do see that the Filipino team right now are knocking on the doors for the side of Overclockers. Bren Esports right now putting on the pressure for the side of Overclockers. Overclockers trying to repair as much of the damage here. Oh my goodness. There goes the good engage. Engage is really good here. There goes Meow Meow. It's gonna go down for the count, but it's gonna be the Minoan Fury. Kulzo will be able to get out of it, but it's not gonna be enough. Poots right now tries his best to get it, but the damage is way too high coming in from Bren Esports. If Bren Esports continues to do this, they will be able to walk away with this prize.
They are knocking on the doors of Overclockers in 12 minutes right here. The Nexus is right in front of them. There you go! Finally, after 3 grueling games, after 3 best of 3 series, finally I'm standing out and now I'm sitting down. Bren Esports takes the win!
Finally, the Philippines has come back to the Challenger Summit!
Bren lang Malakas, Bren Esports. Sorry, maganda play that has been done by this Filipino team. UG 606 MVP for game number 3. And my gosh, what a game!
What a game. Hayes, alongside with his teammates Coco, UG, Rebo, and EJ, must be celebrating so hard right now. They went Ultra Instinct. They went Super Matalino with so much IQ in between their ears. They just went insane. They're going to be celebrating with Jollibee tonight. We know it for a fact. They're going to have a good time because, ladies and gentlemen, Bren Esports is your Challenger Summit Grand Champion.
It's worth me coming back for game 3. Way.
It was worth it. It was so worth it. Okay.
We have to take a breather.
My goodness.
Let me take the top first.
Yeah. You do that. I'm just gonna relax for a bit.
So, but we have to give props to Overclockers.
We have to.
They have been playing so well, did not even lost a single game, a single series here in the playoffs, but finally been falled off by Bren Esports on the grand finals. They will take the first run-up of our Challenger Summit. Congrats to them as well. And it's been 2 awesome days, the Hound.
It's been very, very awesome. I wish the Malaysian teams and the Singaporean teams performed a little bit better. But I think that they're going to go back home with a lot of experience and a lot of lessons to be learned. Some hard lessons to actually digest, but I believe